When working in teams, conflict seems to be inevitable. There are bound to be disagreements about how to direct work and differences between individuals. When looking at conflict within teams, researchers have identified there are different types of conflict. These patterns of conflict positively or negatively influence teams. Task conflict refers to disagreements regarding the team project and goals, whereas relationship conflict refers to clashes between individuals. In a team, different views and challenging ideas can bring about great results, but this brings about task conflict. So this conflict is not always bad and can actually be productive for a team. Relationship conflict involves the unrelated arguments and disagreements, where individuals may attack each other's character. This type of conflict is never beneficial for a team. Depending on the type of conflict your team is experiencing determines how harmful it is to your team's performance. While it's good to know there are different ways a team can experience conflict, it is also useful to know how people tend to manage conflict. Everyone manages conflict differently, and different situations may call for different management styles. People can differ in their level of assertiveness and cooperativeness when they manage conflict. One method of conflict management is collaborative, where a person proactively tries to resolve the conflict in a way that involves discussion among all parties involved. Another method is competitive, where a person pushes for their own ideas and agenda without much regard for other person's concerns. A third method is avoiding, where a person is passive and ignores what conflict is happening in hopes that it passes or resolves itself. A fourth method is accommodating, where a person puts others' concerns ahead of their own in an effort to resolve conflict. The final method is compromising, which is negotiation to try to reach a consensus where both parties achieve some of what they need. Individuals differ in how they tend to deal with conflict, usually falling into one of the 5 categories, but people do recognize that different situations may call for different management styles. What's important to understand is that there is not a universal best or a universal worst style. The context determines what might be most appropriate.